1. Okay, we're here at the XenDesktop pod, reliable desktop access management. I'm talking to Ron. Ron, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ron Lott. I'm working product marketing, covering XenDesktop Citrix for. I've had about 20 years in the industry at Sun and before that Nortel. I've seen a lot of things come and go. Been involved with fixed line technology. Now we're into desktop appliances. This is basically the underpinning towards desktop appliances, delivering virtual machines to that environment.
Okay, Ron. So tell us, what's important in your mind about XenDesktop? Why should people care?
Well, I think when you're looking at a new way of actually getting desktops to the end user, and that's to the end of getting applications in the hands of the end user. Our whole goal is to really change the method of how people get access to all of their workday tools. And it makes it a lot easier when you come in the office and you get a brand new PC every time. And that's what we're proposing here.
So from an IT perspective, what's the benefits for IT?
Well, what they have is they no longer have a bunch of machine settings all over the world that have all kinds of viruses on them, settings that are not right, failed hard drives, bad NIC cards. They don't have to go maintain these units. These units will stay out in the field, whether it's a repurposed PC or a desktop appliance. These things will stay out in the field for 5 years without being required to even touch them. So you can get rid of the whole hardware maintenance aspect. You also get rid of having to maintain different versions of OS, different releases, different service packs, patching. All that is made so much easier because we have one single image that we maintain. The IT person can maintain that. When they need to update 1,000 people, 2,000 people, they update that one image. The next time the user logs in, they've got that new image. It's real easy for IT to update. It's really easy for them to go back as well. If they run into problems with a particular update, or they've got a patch level that's not right, they can go back to the previous one. Again, the user's logged back on. They have the image, brand new image, brand new PC.
So they reduce and centralize complexity to enables them to reduce and centralize costs.
Absolutely. The less they have to do to maintain those individual PCs or virtual machines in this case, the less cost it is for them. And you don't need people located all over the world. They can stay in a centralized location. We can use some of our own internal technologies like Go to Assist, which is part of XenDesktop and some additions, to remotely access the user's desktop and support them from a centralized location. So all those great technologies that are inside of Sun have been repurposed, added to new technologies, and put together in the XenDesktop package.
All right, so let's see what you're showing here.
So basically what I've done here, I've got a repurposed PC that we've used as essentially a desktop appliance. So in this scenario, I've decided that I'm going to give the person access to the local OS because it was still a fairly late model PC, so we have a decent XP OS, but we want to get access to a virtual desktop. So I'm just going to type in my name and my password. And I'm given access to all of the machines I'm allowed to share. Allowed to access. So here are the machines on the screen that me as the user, provision and domain controller, I've been allowed to access different types of machines. So I've got I got one Vista, an XP, and an XP that's happening to run on Hyper-V as opposed to Xen. So I'm going to pick the XP desktop and start that running. So you can see how it pops up very, very quickly, because I actually have a VM spinning in the back end that will run continuously until somebody's ready to take it. So we have a pool of these running desktops. That means that we've enabled that instant on environment. So at the same time, maybe I can run a Vista version. So you can see the nice pull downs that we have. I can access my Vista machine. I can access my XP machine. Say it's for a person that's considering a Vista migration. They might decide that, I don't want to be full-time on XP. I want to have full-time on Vista. I want to still have my XP in the background and run all of my Vista applications. When I get in a situation where I don't want to run an application inside of XP or Vista, I just go to my other virtual machine and I can run them. So I have access to two excellent, fast-running virtual machines running on enterprise-class servers on enterprise class storage, and I've got actually a better performance on application from an application perspective than I may have had on my old PC. And in this scenario, we always propose to run all our applications from XenApp. So XenApp is, in this case, streaming the applications down to the desktop. Once it's streamed it the first time, it's very, very quick to start up again. So this way, I can go and look in my virtual machine. Let's go to the XP, and I can go and look in my installed applications, and I'll find that I haven't run any. I haven't got any of those applications that actually look like I'm running inside the virtual machine. They're all running on XenApp. If I go there looking for Microsoft Office, in this case, I don't have it running here. But hey, it's here on my desktop, and that's because I streamed it, and I can run that application directly streamed into the virtual machine.
Okay, Ron, I appreciate you taking the time, and thank you.
Yeah.